Hi friends, once again welcome back in our educational channel, that is Precise Electronics. Friends, this is our 17th video lecture on our topic, that is electronic components. Friends, in this video lecture we are going to study new component which is widely used in electronic appliances, in domestic appliances, and this component is switch. We are going to study the various types of switches. First of all, what is switch? Switch is an electronic device, it is an electric device, or it is an electric component which is used for making or breaking the electronic circuit. Which is used for making or breaking an electronic circuit. What is the meaning of making and breaking? Making means it is used to make the instrument on, and breaking means it is used to break the instrument. It is used to break the connection, the supply connected to that instrument. That is, it is used to make that switch, make that instrument off, and for that purpose the device, that is a component used, is known as switch. Now friends, all types of switches have three main parts. It consists three main parts, and that parts are: first, that is an actuator. What is actuator? The actuator is a part which initiates the operation of switch. The actuator that initiates the operation of switch. The second part, that is known as a contacts. What is the contacts? The contacts made of low resistance, because those contacts are connected to the electronic circuit, to the electric circuit. So they are made from a low resistance metal, low resistance material, mostly the metals are used, and that makes or break the electric circuit or electronic circuit. The contacts are connected to that device, to that circuit, and when we are going to operate the actuator, these contacts get breaks or it gets connected, make or break the electronic or electric circuit, that is contact. The third part, that is a switch mechanism. What is the switch mechanism? It is the actual assembly of that switch, which link the actuator with the contact. That means when we are going to change the position of switch, the mechanism connect that contacts with the circuits, or it break the contacts with the circuit. That is a mechanism which link the actuator with the contacts or with the circuit terminals. So these are the three parts of the switches, that is actuator, the second one is contacts, and third part, that is mechanism. Now the switch has three main terms. There are three main terms. There are three parts and there are three main terms, and these terms are: first, that is a pole. What is the pole? The pole refers to the number of conductors that can be controlled by the switch. The number of conductors, number of contacts, the number of appliances that can be controlled by using this pole. So it refers to number of conductors that can be controlled by the switch, that is a pole. The next part, that is a throw. That is throw. It indicates the number of circuit that can be controlled. The number of devices that is connected to this switch can be controlled by using throw. So there are 2 devices, 3 devices, or there are many devices, and that devices can be controlled by using this throw. So if there are more throw, the more devices can be controlled. For example, in our home appliances, in our electric board, the switch is used, and that switch has only a single throw, and that is used to control our appliance. For example, that switch is used to make the instrument on or off. For example, it is used to make the fan on. It is used to make the fan on or off. It is also used to make the lamp, that is light, that is tube, or CFL or LEDs on or off. So there is only single throw that can be used to operate only a single electronic appliances or single electric appliances. But in some cases, if there are many throw, it can be used to operate the many devices. So the throw indicates the number of circuit that can be controlled by the switch. And the next part, the next term, that is a break. What is break? it refers breaking or opening the circuit. It refers breaking or opening the circuits. Means it is either making the instrument on or making the instrument off. So that is the break. So these are the three major terms. That is pull, the second one is a throw, and third one is a break. So this is the major terms or major parts. Now we are going to study the various types of switches used in electronic appliances, electronic industrial appliances or in domestic appliances. The first switch, that is a precision snap switch. The actual diagram of precision snap switch is going to be displayed on your screen. What is a precision snap switch? It is a mechanically operated switch. It is a mechanically operated electric switch having predetermined and accurately controlled characteristics. What is the precision snap switch? It is a mechanically operated electric switch having predetermined and accurately controlled characteristics. This is precision snap switch. And these switches are mostly used in industrial applications. It is also used in keyboards. The keyboard switches are also a subtype of precision snap switch. So this is our first switch, that is a precision snap switch. The second type of switch that is used in electronic appliances, that is the rotary switch. Rotary. What is rotary switch? Once again, the constructional diagram of rotary switch is going to be displayed on your screen. This is our rotary switch. This is a rotary switch. And this switch is mostly single pole many way. This is single pole 7-way switch. And this is single pole 12-way switch. So there are different ways. So by using this switch or by using this switch, we can control the 7 circuits or 7 devices by using this single switch. And by using this switch, we can control the 12 different circuits. So this is the rotary switch. What is a rotary switch? It is once again an electromechanical switch. It is an electromechanical switch which is operated by rotational force. In this case, we are applying a rotational force. By applying rotational force to that shaft, we are going to control the operation of electronic appliances, operation of electronic circuit. So this is a rotary switch in which a rotational force is applied. This switch is mostly used in radio to select the channels. It is also used in televisions, once again to select the channels. In black and white televisions, this switch is widely used to change the channels. That is rotary switch. This switch is also used in CRO, that is cathode ray oscilloscope, and it is also used in multimeter. In multimeter, we are going to change the position of that switch. We are going to change the range of that meters. And when we are going to change the range of the meter, we have to use this type of switch that is known as a rotary switch. So friends, this is our rotary switch. Now the next type of switch, that is lever switch. Once again the figure, that diagram, the lever switch is going to be displayed on your screen. So what is lever switch? Once again, it is an electromechanical switch. Electromechanical means it is mostly used in electrical appliances and the operation of switch is mechanically controlled. So it is an electromechanical switch. And this switch is capable of selecting, making or breaking an electric circuit. It is capable of selecting. So, it is capable to select, to make or to break an electric circuit, which is operated by using lever. There is a lever, and this lever is used to make or break or used to select the operation of switch. And this switch, that lever switch, is mostly used in telephone switching circuits. It is used in telephone switchboard. In that telephone switchboard, the lever switch is used to connect the particular telephone lines. That is lever switch. That is our third type, lever switch. The next type of switch, that is slide switch. Once again, the diagram or once again the figure of that lever switch is going to display on your screen. In that lever switch, it is activated by linear force applied to the small, mostly the black button is used. It is a lever, it is a slide switch in which we are going to slide that slider Within that, there is a slot. Within the slot, we are going to move that shaft, and when we are going to change the position of slot, the switch changes its states. That is either on or off. It is going to connect one or two devices. So that is a slide switch. It is activated by linear force applied to the small, mostly the black button lever is used. And this lever moves in a slot, carries a metal bar that slides. There is a metal bar, and that metal bar slides along the contacts, and that contacts make the instruments on or off. These switches are mostly used in automobiles. For right and left indicators, a special switch is used. And we are going to change the position for right, when we are moving toward the left hand side, then the switch is connected. The switch is moved toward the left hand side. And when we are going to move toward the right hand side, then the switch is connected, moves toward the right hand side. So that right hand side indicators or left hand side indicators gets on. So it is mostly used in automobiles. It is also used in consumer electronic appliances such as a radio. It is also used in radio. It is also used in test and measuring circuits, measuring devices. In the measuring device, this switch is used to change the position of that circuit. So that is slide switch, which is widely used in automobiles and in testing devices, testing instruments. So friends, that is slide switch. The next type of switch that is we are going to study, that is toggle switch. Once again, the diagram, the constructional diagram or a figure is going to display on your screen. Toggle switch. This is our toggle switch. In that toggle switch, there is a shaft or there is a lever. And this type of switches, these contacts are mostly made from silver or phosphor bronze material. Where these moving contacts are inside this case, and these moving contacts are mostly made by silver. So this is the toggle switch. These switches are mostly used in electronic appliances to make the electronic appliances on and off. In laboratory appliances, this switch is widely used to make the instrument on or off. This is our toggle switch, in which this is our shaft. These are the contacts which are made from phosphor bronze material or mostly silver. Mostly the phosphor bronze is used, while the contacts which is inside this case are made from the silver material. So this is toggle switch, which is widely used in electronic laboratory appliances to make the instrument on or off. The next type of switch, that is push button switch. Push button. This is push button switch. This is push button. This is a lever. These are the contacts. In this push button switch, there are two metal leads are there, and there is a one iron disc and a spring is used. When we are applying the pressure due to the spring, this metal disc connected to this two terminals, and when this metal disc is connected to this terminals get connected to each other, and due to which the current flows and our instrument gets. And when we are moving the pressure, when the pressure is removed, once again due to the spring, that metal disc returns to its original position, and due to which the contact gets open. So there is no electric contacts, our instrument gets off. So this is our push button switch, and these push button switch are mostly used in our doorbells. They are used in doorbells. They are used in automobiles. That is a horn. They are also used in mixers. That is used for the wiping purpose. So this is our push button switch. The constructional diagram or figure is going to be displayed on your screen. That is push button switch, in which the metal bar move against the two contact pins, and there is a spring and there is a single shaft, and when we are applying the pressure, this metal disc is in contact, comes in contact with the contact terminus, and our instrument gets on. So friend, this is push button switch, widely used in automobile horns. Friends, the next switch, that is touch switch. What is touch switch? The touch switch, in which a pressure is used to make the instrument on and off. But this switch are mostly a feather touch. Very fine pressure is required. When we are going to touch that switch, the instrument gets on and off. And these switches are mostly used in digital appliances. They are mostly nowadays they are also used in our domestic appliances to make the instrument on, to make the instrument, that is our lamp, fan, etc. To make the instrument on and off, that type of switch is used. The figure or the diagram is going to be displayed on your screen. From it is clear that there are 4 lamps. That lamps are making on or off by using the feather touch. In this case, the lamps are on. There is one fan is connected, which is now at the position of 5. So it is at the maximum speed position, and the speed of that fan can be controlled by using the upward arrow and downward arrow. And in this case, we are applying a very fine touch, that is known as a feather touch. And when the feather touch is applied, the instrument gets operated. This device, this switch, is also used in our mobiles. In our mobile, it is a touch screen. The touch screen is used. In mobile, the mobile is operated by using the touch screen. So this touch screen, that is a touch switch. It is used in mobile. It is also used in laptops. It is also used in kiosks, which give the information about that buildings, about that particular campus, etc. It is also used in ATMs, in which we are going to touch that screen, and in that case, the capacitive type or resistive type touch switches are used. So touch switches, in which we are applying a very fine touch, we apply a feather touch to make the instrument on and off. So friends, that is touch switch. The next switch, that is thumb wheel switch. Thumb wheel. This is our thumb wheel switch. This is thumb wheel switch, in which by using thumb we are going to change the position. We are going to change the number, and we are going to change the number. There is a PCB, and there are 4 tracks. Mostly it is used to convert our data to BCD form, that is binary coded form, binary coded decimal. So this switch is used in digital device, which converts our number. Suppose there is number 1, the 1 number is displayed. So output of this switch is corresponding decimal number, corresponding binary number of applied decimal number. So that is coded form. So thumb wheel switch is mostly used in digital devices to apply a coded information to that instruments, and it is a rotary switch. It is a rotary switch. By using the thumb, mostly the thumb is used to change the position of that position of that switch. So it is known as a thumb wheel switch, which is used in digital device. It is also known as a digital switch. So friends, that is thumb wheel switch. Now, the one more switch we are going to study, that is piano type switch. So this is our piano type switch. Where it is used? It is mostly used in our boards, electric boards, in our domestic boards, to make the instrument on and off. This is our switch. Now it is in on condition. When we are going to change the position, it is now in off condition. So it is piano switch. Why it is called piano switch? Because the shape of this switch is similar to the piano. So friend, this is piano type switch. So these are the types of switches which are widely used in electronics and electrical appliances. So friends, thanks for watching this video. One more switch we are going to study, and that is known as a relay. And in next video lecture, we are going to study the relay. So friends, once again, thanks for watching this video lecture. Bye. Take care. See you again.